Well, good morning, all. It's December 27th. Just about 9 a.m. Gonna try doing something a little bit different for a change. First thing I would do is I'd like to apologize to everybody. 2020's been a year that made me act a little different than what you guys might have been used to on the TCDB. Lots of things in life happened. Still happening. Shondell's grandma passed away on the 21st of December. Christmas was pretty quiet. I did get to see my mom, and she was very well. Her mind was with her for the most part, and I actually got almost a 2-hour visit on Christmas Day with her, so it was great. Junior's happy with his gifts. I was excited with my gifts. I think my wife tried to make me feel a little bit younger for a change by going the Star Wars route instead of hockey cards per se. I did get 4 jumbos. I'm going to do a video and show you what I got. But I think I'm going to start making more videos. Something I think that might help me. And during COVID, you don't get much talking in. Talk to your wives a lot. Sometimes that turns into more than what you think. So anyways, this is going to be my update for you guys. Didn't feel like typing it this time, so I didn't go back to read where I was at, but as you may know or may not know, I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes in the 3rd week of October. I tried one kind of medication and it brought it back down, but it was not very nice for me, so I switched to a different one and started exercising and changing my diet, and I've lost 25 pounds. Blood sugar's back where it belongs, so that's great. Shondell is better. Not getting much sleep right now. Her dad passed away on October 20th, exactly 2 months basically before her grandma died. Still dealing with legal stuff to do with her dad's untimely passing. And so there's been a lot of grief in her world the last little while. And she now has a heart condition and she needs medication for it, but it helps, but she's not sleeping much, so I let her sleep whenever she can. She works from home now, so her bosses are really good. If she's not feeling well or anything like that, they'll just let her kind of slack off a little bit from working in her office, which is across the wall. So the biggest news would be Xavier. He is still a very rare case of, I don't even remember how to say the disease, but it's something he'll have for life. We've seen all the doctors, surgeons, specialists, and everything over the last 3 months, and it's been determined that no surgery is going to be done. They say that the cyst hasn't grown in the 60 days between MRIs, and it appears that it is a malleable cyst, not a hard cyst, and it's shaped like an earthworm, and it kind of just floats in his spine. But they're figuring maybe if it was always that size, maybe that's why he had so many problems walking and developing when he was younger. So as for his other issues, it may be just a fact that he's born that way. There's no real explanation as to why his bowels are the way they are, but they are, and as a family we have to learn to live with it. So knowing that he had no tumors in his brain and that he doesn't need any neurosurgery, found out on my birthday, November 26th, so that was really perked us up to know that. So when he goes back to school, if and when they decide that the kids can go back to school, he will have me go and let the head honchos know that he's off of the caution list, and he can play in the snow piles and on the ice rink and just be a kid again. So he's pretty happy. So all in all, things are still rough. We survived and made it work for Christmas. It was quiet, of course, only 4 of us out here. Shondel's mom was able to come out because she's single now. She's a single person household, so she was allowed to visit one household of her choice for Christmas. We didn't do much. We played horse race on Christmas Eve. I don't know if anybody's aware of that game. So my son loves it, and I think my wife took the most money. We play for dimes and nickels. Up by 7:30 Christmas morning, Santa left us stuff, and presents were opened by 10:30 after a quick breakfast. And then I went in and visited Mom. Supper at 4, and Brenda was home by 8 o'clock. We played Operation. He got that from his one aunt for a Christmas present, and it was hilarious. We were laughing our butts off because a 10-year-old gets scared quite easily by the buzzing of a nose. So then I had made a promise to Charles that I performed poorly this year on the Pay It Forward thing on TCDB. I've been a very poor member this year, but psychologically and physically and everything this year has been tough. So I'm going to make it up. I have several PIFs that were sent and never given kudos for, so I'll do that. I'll show them off in separate videos, just like Charles does. And Chuck has a stack of envelopes for both me and Xavier that I just wasn't in the right mind. I'm not too sure. Anyways, I don't know how long this video has gone, so yeah, I'm gonna do more videos, and we'll go from there. See how 2021 treats me. Still hoping to get my business on the go, starting online now. Obviously, we're not going to be able to have the big dreams of opening a store during COVID. That's for sure. It's number one, not a smart move, especially if you don't have a big bank account, and I don't have one right now. The EDC in Canada is back up and running, which means I can get the ball rolling to try and get grants through the federal government. I did have my doctor just fill out my latest medical forms so that I can get more insurance for my business overhead, pays my expenses. Sadly on it states that I will no longer be able to continue to provide my services as a carpenter due to life-altering injury. So he's basically saying that the arm is not going to get much better than it is now. You know, the point was to get pain-free, which I'm not yet. We knew that I was probably going to lose up to 40% of my mobility, and right now at about 60% after 3 months of physio. So we're going to do another 3 months of physio. I go see my surgeon in Saskatoon. No, I don't know, sometime in February. Due to COVID restrictions, they had to cancel my appointment in December. He's thinking of going back in and trying to remove scar tissue to see if that helps, but there are no guarantees. It feels like the scar tissue is getting better. It's not as painful as it was. I'm off all my pain meds now, so we'll see how it goes. But my practitioner seems to feel that going back into building decks, and renovating and demolition and hauling garbage and doing everything that you would do in construction, too high of a risk to re-injure my primary arm. So now I got information from my therapist and stuff that I've started to see to do with grants for permanent disability for non-insured workers in Canada. So there is possibly some benefits for me to live off of, so that if I have to take a Walmart greeter job, I have some secondary income coming in to keep making those big mortgage payments and truck payments that I was when I was making the money I was in construction. So be careful when you're working, Stop and double check to make sure that it's not 2 layers of drywall that are both screwed and nailed on. Don't just grab and pull. I learned a valuable lesson. Anyways, I think I rolled over the 10 minutes. Merry Christmas to all you guys at TCDB. I don't see faces of any of you guys other than what you show as your avatar. So I don't know. Maybe this is something new that we can do, as we all kind of start video blogging to one another and telling you a little bit about our lives. That's where I'm at. But I think I might call my videos Journey to 50. Turned 49 on the 26th. So just see where my head's at over the months leading up to my 50th birthday. See if it brightens up and gets better in 2021. Who knows? Lottery tickets aren't doing it, so we'll pray that the government may maybe help. Anyways, hopefully this wasn't too odd for you guys. Tried to be open and honest. I'll get around to the PIFs the next couple of days. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sitting here, and I'm actually kind of in a blur because the one stack is mighty big, and I don't even know if it's the right person and if he was actually on the TCDB. I know one isn't, but I'm also on a group of guys that do groups through Flying V, Cards and Breaks. So yeah, stay tuned to my YouTube channel, and if you get sick of me, just say so. If you enjoy them, let me know. We'll see where it goes from there. So have a good day. Hope you all had a great Christmas, and for those who don't celebrate Christmas, whatever it is that you do celebrate, enjoy it. Spend time with family if you can. Stay safe. Won't get political or psychological or whatever, but just use common sense. So you guys are friends, so are family.